Hey, what's happening, everybody? It is Sunday, time for another episode of Selling Past Your Expiration Date, being Thrift 50. I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Hi, gang.
Hey, Mom's back. Yay.
I'm back. But what a weekend your mother had. Those of you know I'm the huge Browns fan. But what was so spectacular, we went to Cincinnati to go to the Browns game. And my family from Alabama, my sister and her daughter and son and kids came up. And my sister and I went down, and a couple of her kids came down. So we all met. There was 13 of us. So we all met up. And we stayed at the West End in downtown Cincinnati. Well, lo and behold, so did the Browns stay at the West End in Cincinnati.
Oh, wow.
I know. So that was a plus. So we watched them file off the buses up to their rooms. And the next morning, which was Sunday morning at 5 a.m., my niece went to work out in the workout room, and she was working out with Coach Staci. So that was kind of a plus. And she did say to him, good luck today, Coach. And he said, thank you. So then later, sorry.
Come on. Who doesn't know you're doing a show at 7 o'clock on Sundays? Come on.
Number I don't even know. So then later, the buses pull up again to pick the Browns up to take them to the stadium. And now we are only 10 feet away. And right in front of us walks Baker Mayfield and Chubb and our kicker.
Oh, did you get COVID from Chubb? I just saw he has COVID now.
Yeah, I know. Can we say bummer?
Yep.
Well, so that stinks. But anyways, oh geez, oh man, come on.
How about turning that off? You know we're doing a show, right?
I'm so sorry.
It's not your first show, you know.
I know. What can I say? All I can think of, it could be one of my doctors. Sometimes they call me at all kinds of times. Anyways, so it was a perfect weekend, and
I'm busy.
I know the victory of the Browns slaughtering the Bengals.
Yeah, it's one hell of a game.
We did, and the weather, 66 degrees, you guys. I mean, it was the perfect weekend. It really, really was. So
since it was 66 degrees last week, that means this week it's probably going to snow any minute now. So
probably. In fact,
that's how Cleveland weather goes.
That's it. There are snowflakes in my forecast.
Oh, all right. So that was awesome that you got to see a winning game. Usually when you plan something like that and it's the Browns, it ends up being not so good. But yeah, you saw a kick-ass game. So I was excited that you got to see a good one.
Thank you. We were very, very lucky. It was a good weekend, real good weekend. But
all right, so this week we are going to be talking about A-Tracks. Now, look, we talk about dead media all the time, and so A-Tracks is one we haven't talked about, but Mom bought some, so perfect time to talk about A-Tracks.
Jace, I don't think I got the time. Mom's got to meet up with Dad. We're leaving to go to Max's South Sea Hideaway in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So I'm out of here. So bye, everybody. Catch you next week. Bye.
Wait, what? We just started the show. Ma, seriously? You left in the middle of the show to go to a tiki bar in Michigan? Michigan, of all places? Oh, my God. I can't keep up with this 78-year-old. Let me see if Staci's around. Yo, Stace, can you give me a hand? Mom just bailed. Ay. Good help's hard to find. Hey, since Mom ditched me, can you come over here and host a show with me?
Well, I'm busy filing like 5,000 CDs, but I suppose.
Well, I got no other co-host right now, and since it's her show,
all right.
Who would have ever thought that I can't keep up with a 78-year-old as she runs around the country going to different things? So I guess no Mom tonight. I hope she's having fun in Michigan. I bet it snowed. I bet it snowed in Michigan. Unbelievable. I thought we did a lot of stuff.
I know, right? She's giving us a run for our money.
Just insanity that she ran off to Michigan right in the middle of the show to go to a tiki bar. I don't even understand. Can you scooch up further?
Maybe.
There.
Okay. All right, I'm good. I'm in.
All right. So, when you lose your co-host in the middle of the show, or the beginning, you got to pull a little
an audible, as we say on football.
Yeah, you got to pull in the B team. Hi, B team.
I think I'd rather be final.
Oh man. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, mom ran away, so it's up to me and you now.
All right.
Maybe she'll be back next week. Maybe we'll talk about.
I think maybe we need her calendar.
Yeah, no kidding. Maybe we'll talk about 8-tracks next week. But luckily, you and I had prepped a haul like
it's been a while
3 months ago, and then life got in the way, and we never did the haul. So I'm like, oh well, I guess let's pull this haul out. So, all right, what shirt are you wearing? Oh, because someone said Karen said I love Staci's shirt. Peggy's like Odell Beckham Jr. here, there. Nobody puts Staci in the corner. She's the A+ team.
Thank you. Girl crush.
But yes, for those of you who are still not knowing what's going on, yes, it was a little pre-recorded trickery because yes, I know.
Huh. I was just I'm always ready. Put me in, coach.
We said we're gonna have a show, and the mom goes, "Oh yeah, I'm going away to Michigan this weekend." She was on her way to 3 tiki bars, not just 1, 3. I thought we did nutty stuff. All right, so in place of 8-tracks, we will talk 8-tracks next week. We do have a thrift haul with a bunch of stuff and a couple things that we were surprised where we found it. And so it's just one of those things where there's always stuff where you're least likely to find it. And so you should be looking everywhere that has used items because you never know and be like, why is that here? So, okay.
I can also talk about my favorite 8-tracks growing up if we still want to talk about 8-tracks.
Well, go ahead. You can tell us about your favorite 8-tracks.
I do remember the one that my dad would have in the van on replay was Jim Croce. And I also believe Helen Reddy was part of that mix, and Anne Murray.
Oh, so we're talking real exciting ones.
And I think those are the top 3. That was about it.
I was in my grandparents' caddies, and they listened to Andrew's Sisters and Freddie Fender. That was it. So
we're kind of in the same boat.
All right. So for those of you who have Buffalo exchanges near you, they're in 16, 18 states. So not all of you, but those of you do. I've been harping on it here and in the Secret Beach for sure for years that there is amazing stuff in Buffalo Exchange to resell. Now, if you don't know what Buffalo Exchange is, go ahead and tell the audience.
Well, I'll tell you. It was started in Buffalo.
Not even close.
Tucson. But why is it called Buffalo Exchange?
I'm sure there's a FAQ, but let's not get bogged down in those details. Let's get to what Buffalo Exchange is.
So it's like you trade in your clothes, and you could either get cash or a store credit to then buy other stuff. So it's not all used. It's mostly used stuff. But they're very particular. I think they do cater to more of the college age kids. Like you'll see a lot of the Buffalo Exchange near college campuses, like the one here in Vegas is right near UNLV. Phoenix, the one in Tempe is like right near ASU. So it's kind of like what's hot and trendy.
I didn't realize UNLV was on Main Street.
I said near it.
This town's not big. Everything's near everything else.
Is this about geography or is it about a store?
Geography.
Okay, then I was wrong.
Okay, so first off, Robert Graham is a brand you should know. And as you can see, I paid $24 for it. And typically Robert Grahams are very flashy. As you can see, this is a more subdued one. There's a pattern to it, but there's not much. And then the cool thing about the Robert Grahams is when you fold the cuff over, it's got a different pattern. And again, not super exciting. So I got this blue one, and essentially this black one is the same shirt, just in black. And I spent $24 on both of them. And you might be thinking, boy, that seems like an awful big bill for seemingly boring Robert Graham shirts. Okay, there they are. But here is why I bought these. And I think I will get a nice return on my money because this is a size you do not see every day. Come on, folks.
Oh, there we go.
4XLT. So meaning I wear 2XLT. So dude,
taller
and bigger than me. And so that's a specialized size. So even if I get like $60 for them, I'll make nice little profit. Plus, other than taking pictures, once we list one, we just, sell similar out of that one and just change the colors, and that's it, because they're the exact same shirt. So little work to do once we do that. All right.
So thank you, Jim, for the background. Can you also do me a favor and find out why it's called Buffalo Exchange while you're Googling stuff? I would really appreciate that.
Tina's got Robert Graham laying around right now. All right. So Elisa says in 1974, Buffalo Exchange was opened in Tucson, hailing from Sweden. The original owner thought the word buffalo sounded very American. And since they were introducing the idea of fashionable clothing, of cloth.
There you have it.
All right.
Like a buffalo nickel?
Yep. Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
There's more.
There's 3 of them. Yeah, I couldn't buy these fast enough because of the size, and they're in great shape too. This one, I do like the cuff though on this one.
Oh, that's
because look at the little skulls. So that's pretty cool.
That's my favorite.
So yeah, so 3 of those. And what size is this one? I think this is a more normal size. Oh yeah. So this one's a 2XL, but this one's way cooler in terms of flashiness. So again, typically the Robert Grahams are patterns all over. This one, you know, has it here and there.
It's embroidered or whatever you call it. Is that actually embroider-ish?
Embroider-ish, yep.
Something sewn in there.
And let's see what the cuff is. All right, so that's a pretty good contrasting cuff there.
Yeah.
So this one's a 2XL. I did pay $28 for it. But again, it's going to be up in the $70 range.
Well, Todd, you should either wear it or sell it. That's what I say. Sell.
Yeah, I saw a picture of us recently with the Robert Graham I was wearing. I'm like, oh, we need to go someplace nice.
What's the rule? Like if you haven't worn something in the last
year,
3 months or 6 months? Oh, it's a year.
Okay. So like I said, we bought this stuff 3 months ago. Oh, crap. It's already halfway through the football season. I should probably hurry up and get some of these things listed.
These are the things I do not like to hear.
Okay. Paid $26 for this bad boy. All right. So I'm going to move the mic forward. So take that one side. I'll take the other side.
Ooh, this is fun.
There we go. Badass puffy. Turn around now. Hooded San Francisco jacket.
How's San Francisco doing?
I don't even know how San Francisco is doing.
Oh, see. If they're doing well, then maybe it was good that you waited. And now people really want it.
And, you know, the NFL has, all sports lines have different, all sports have different lines within their stuff. So this is Game Day Fans is the label on this one. I paid $26, but I looked it up in the store. I think it was in the 70s when I looked it up.
So long ago. But winter is a-coming, as they know in Cleveland.
I found a pen and a note in the middle of this tub.
Nothing important. Love note for me, probably.
Probably. Oh, man. It's like Christmas. I forgot what I bought. Okay. So when I saw this on the rack, I'm like, oh, it's just an Army jacket, which sometimes can be good money. Other times, you know, there's so many of them at Army surplus stores.
However,
I
just saw whose jacket it is.
Yeah. The cadet's name was R. Lauren. Who's that? So Ralph Lauren made this Army jacket. How cool is this? And I paid $26, and I looked it up, and I think they're selling for about $75.
Is there a hidden hood in there? Is that what that zipper is?
All right, let's see here. Yep,
oh.
Hidden hood in the zipper. So
that's.
So here's a prime example of if you're just casually looking through the jacket rack, and all you see is where the flag go?
What are you looking for?
The flag.
Right there.
Okay. So if you just saw that, you might just think regular old Army jacket. I ain't going to bother to pause and look, but I've been doing this a long time. I know to look at everything because you never know when the Army jacket is going to be a Ralph Lauren jacket.
Does it have the right amount of stars? Maybe that's how you know.
All right. And this tub is all Buffalo Exchange. So these pants were $26, and the brand is, we all know them and love them. Right after Levi's, we all love Maccoby. So look at my television. I don't have any television on, Tina. I'm guessing it's the Packers. I guess they just scored again, and they're going to, I put my money on the Seahawks. Boo. All right. So look at these pants. How cool are these? And this is how they came. This was not someone who did it after the fact. These pants come like this. And when I looked them up that day, many, many months ago, these were $100 jeans.
And what, did you say what you paid?
I paid $26 for them.
26 smackaroos.
Is that a kind of sushi?
And they're heavy. Does the paint make them heavy?
Oh yeah, they're crazy heavy. Did you find these or did I find these?
Oh, if they're good, probably me. You did.
Okay.
I will admit it.
Yep. So
Not me.
these are super cool Adidas. Come on, focus in.
And if I recall, you couldn't find these, but you figured they got to be worth.
As you can see, have never been worn. But and what's awesome about these is, where does it say his name?
Back here.
Oh yeah. Boy, is that going to focus? Let's see if I get my finger in there. Okay, that does say Pharrell Williams. Focus. There it is. Boom.
I'm happy.
Yeah. Pharrell Williams is a big time artist and producer, and he's been doing a lot of lines with Adidas. And the day I looked, I couldn't find these exact ones. I could find other colors of this one. But again, they were in around the $100 range, and these have never been worn. They're not new at tags, but they are crispy fresh.
40?
I paid $38 for them.
The insides are fun too. See the insides? Did you even show those?
Oh yeah, the insides are fun. But all right. Oh, so I think Nay was list those jeans on Depop, Nay.
Oops.
Okay, they were freshly new. Okay, and then this is the thing that blew my mind that we found at Buffalo Exchange. So I paid $27 each. All right, let's see.
You haven't pulled up to show, right?
Yeah. Let's see how skilled y'all are in knowing your designer Crocs. Whose Crocs are these?
Besides mine, because I have a pair.
And whose Crocs are these? So if you don't know, Crocs have a lot of designers, and the designers are famous people.
Like Cross. What do you call it? Cross. I don't know.
I don't know where you're going.
You know, when the labeling.
Cross promoted.
Yeah. Sure, that works. It's not what I was thinking of, though.
All right, so paid $27 for
collaboration.
There you
That's
go.
what I was thinking of.
Paid $27 for the pink pair, $29 for the black pair. Barbies, nope.
Oh,
nope.
somebody guessed pink. No,
Barbies, nope.
That would be a good. That's a good guess.
No pink.
Pink should maybe do that.
Not Nicki Minaj. I do have a pair of the pink ones. All right, I will help you with your guesses. There's a P on this side, and there's an M on this side. So we'll see who can figure out who PM is. So the thing I wasn't expecting to see in Buffalo Exchange was Crocs. You never see Crocs in Buffalo Exchange.
No, apparently, maybe kids think they're cool now.
And the
Super
thing,
cool.
here's what blows my mind. Yeah, now everyone's coming in. Post Malone, Post Malone, Post Malone. Here's what's crazy. Okay, they listed this one for $27. That means if the person took credit, they got $13.50. These are not cheap Crocs. If they got trade, they got $18. So they got rid of their expensive Crocs for mere pennies, because I have a little screen share here. And also, these have been worn, but barely.
Yeah, me really.
Maybe not at all.
I thought I saw me on the other one. I mean, such a slight amount of dirt. Maybe it's not even.
Maybe walked around like 3 times.
In the house.
Yeah. So there's the blue and the black ones right there. Sold for $80. There's a pink ones that sold for $73, $89, $100. And so to give them up for so cheap seems crazy to me, but that's good for us. It's good for us. We're going to list them and sell them. And these, with all the headaches of the shipping containers and the stores not having everything for this holidays, these are the kind of cool things. These are the limited editions. They came out a while ago. They're sold out. I got some fresh pairs to put up, and this will be good for someone's Christmas gift. Oops.
I'm back in.
Yeah.
You don't trust my throws anymore.
No, I do not trust your throws. Okay. Everyone has their white whale. Is that what the term is? Yeah, white whale. The one thing you're trying to find and you can never find.
Yes.
Okay. So who someone guessed Peter Murphy goth Crocs. Oh, I think that's Doug.
I like it.
I like it. So one of my white whales is that stupid shower shower cleaning thingy.
Oh, the scrubbing bubbles.
Yeah. And the other one in the Tiki world is a Sandwich Isles sports coat. Now, of course, I'll never find one in my size because they only make them for normal size human beings. But these jackets, if you've never seen them or never pay attention to them, they will sell anywhere from $250 to $600. Now, I bought it for $15, and you might ask yourself,
why
was it only $15? Well, someone washed at one point, and the red ran into the pink a little bit.
White.
Excuse me, the red ran into the white a little bit. It's kind of hard to actually see on this.
You can't see it because the lighting is so bright.
But it doesn't look horrible.
It's a little what do you call it? It bled a little.
Yeah. And so,
like right here, maybe you can tell right there.
Wow, it's like a magic
really
camera.
Yeah.
So we're either going to discuss with friends like Stephanie Canada who know about dyeing and stuff like that. Is there a way to clean this up, or do I do it again where maybe it just makes it a red and pink jacket instead of red, white with some pink splotches?
Just leave it like it is.
Or leave it like it is.
Why mess with fate?
See, color catchers. See, I knew there'd be something we could try.
It's too big for me, too small for you, so we don't get stuck with it.
But even in this condition, I only paid $15. I guarantee I can get $150. They way undersold this.
Yeah.
All right, color catcher. Everyone was talking about that.
And this was at a store. This was not Buffalo Exchange.
Yeah.
This was at a what do you call it?
An antique store that we filmed at when I was doing Thrift Hunters.
And they know they usually their stuff is pretty reasonably priced. Like it's a little hard to find stuff to flip, but you find stuff for yourself.
That was with Mom and Dad too. It's in Cleveland.
Yeah.
All right. One for you, one for me.
Oh, thanks. Did I have to put it on?
Yeah.
Where's it been?
I don't know.
That looks cleanish.
Been in a thrift store.
I know, exactly.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure what the Baja is.
Looks like a tongue. Is it a tongue?
Oh, so Tina says too late for color catcher. And Lois said I would sell as is.
Before you wash it.
So I don't know what the Baja is, but it is an older Nissan cap made in Taiwan. Come on, there we go. Sorry about my cruddy looking fingers. But they were I'm
pretty sure this has never been worn.
Yeah, these were $2. So I figured, okay, I'll figure this out. You know, vintage hats, especially these trucker kind, do quite well. And if I can figure out what the Baja is with this logo, then maybe I got a real winner. I'll still make money on them, but it'll be better if I can figure out where it came from.
I didn't even know it said Baja at first. Oh, you're just putting it back down there.
Put it on top of that one.
What?
On top of that one.
This one?
No. Is that one full?
I'm trying.
That's what I'm saying. Do it.
Sheesh.
All right. So here, pop that on. Probably should make
me put, I already put.
Probably should have listed this before Halloween. Yikes. But it'll still sell.
Is this the front?
Well, yeah, that's the back. Yeah. Boom. Now we're the same height.
Where's yours?
We didn't buy mine that day.
We didn't?
Huh. All right. So one thing I knew, but Aaron kind of reinforced is not only is this a plush, it's a puppet. Hello, Staci. I like your hat.
Thank you.
Nom, 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 nom. So $5 I paid for this big bad boy. Look at that. That's fun. And kind of on the same cool side. And just as long, but a little tinier of a puppet. How about a little snaky puppet? So yeah, I also know teachers love puppets, so a little rattlesnake puppet action there.
Does it rattle? It does.
There we go. Yes, luckily Halloween things sell all year because I'm like, oh yeah, I probably should have listed that beforehand. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you, we've been going to Disney enough. People dress up just because it's a Saturday. So somebody might just want to wear this to Disney. Now that's getting a little chillier, They can keep warm and look fashionable at the same time.
All right. There's absolutely no brand on this shirt. Never was. And I paid $6 at Goodwill. Great colors, though. But what the best part is, and the reason I picked it up, big fellas don't usually get too much love in the fun Hawaiian shirt department. So 5XL. So some big fella's gonna love that. But man, it is. I mean, how vibrant is that? That is just crazy awesome.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, if it was my size, I would have worn it. All right, also from the same Goodwill, $4.49. Let's get lit. Ugly Hanukkah sweater. Ta-da. And Hanukkah's early this year, so if you got Hanukkah stuff, get it up now.
November 28th, I believe.
Yeah,
is the
so
first night.
I'm gonna keep this out because we got 2 Hanukkah sweaters. We'll work on those tomorrow. Ooh. All right. Sometimes you find the coolest thing at Savers. I am pretty sure, even though there's no way to lock it in, this is for to put in your hitch on the back of your truck when you're not using it. Now, hitches can be different sizes. This doesn't fit mine exactly, but it's a little big. So I can shave it down and then I'll run a pin through it, and then this will be in the back of the truck. How cool is that for $6? Hello, Staci. I like your hat. All right.
And remember, all of this is for sale, except maybe this hat, because I think I might have to keep it.
All right. So this is
Can I take this off now?
yes, you can.
Thank you.
I paid $10 or maybe $8 on sale for these modern 501s.
I did just wash my hair in case you were.
But what people will pay for the reason people will buy these modern ones specifically, it's the white oak cone denim. It's a different kind of denim. And so I haven't priced it out, but people specifically look for this. So I'm thinking $40 to $50.
Never heard of such a thing.
All right. Can you stand up and try this on?
Can I or will I?
Will you please?
It's like scratchy and woolly.
You found it, didn't you?
I don't know. Did I? Oh, is this?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
So I'll do it because of that.
Yeah. Stacy found
It's
this.
my fault we have it. So
My fault. I don't think that's how it works.
All right, hold on. I'll go off stage.
All right. While she's off stage, I will pull up something else. Okay. Again, I got some football stuff that I got to get going on getting it up. Old school, made in Taiwan. Indianapolis Colts MAB paints painter's cap, and never been worn. No sweat stains, no nothing. And I got two, and I paid $3 for them each. Yes. All right, come on back in here.
I'm not sure what this part is. The headband?
Oh, John got some white oak 501s last week. Sweet. Hey, come on in here so people can see it.
Coming.
So
I'm not sure if I'm wearing this right.
it's a, what do you call it?
Well, it's like a cape.
A cape, cloak.
There's no buttons or anything, and there's no armhole. It's just a slice, but there is pockets.
All right. So my fashionista is watching right now. What is this?
And it's
Is there a specific
I
term?
think it's old.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely old.
I don't remember. Ooh. I can't. Help me.
No, it's way more fun watching you.
No, it isn't.
Where is it at? All right, there we go.
Nah, it's not
Forsyth and Edinburgh, Royal Mile, Edinburgh, dry clean only, 100% wool lamb.
So obviously the belt.
Serape,
So obviously I'm thinking
shawl.
this is not actually a headband. I believe this is a belt because there's nothing else to hold it on. So you get a big wind come by.
Yeah,
Those things are gone.
Sabrina said your headband's a belt.
Oh, oops. But I don't even know how you belt it on. It seems very awkward.
So I take it you're not keeping it, and I am selling
Well,
it.
you know, old-fashioned styles come and go. So maybe like that.
Belted cape,
I really don't understand the belt part. But anyways,
but it's cool. It's $10. Love it.
that's all.
Yeah. All right. How cool is that? The new Spider-Man's coming out, and I love when I find these superhero type shirts. And this is a actual, some of these are made by just a BS brands, but this is a legit Spider-Man. It is an XL, and it even says Spider-Man the character 2002 Marvel Comics. So there's that. So yeah, Venom just came out. The new Spider-Man's coming out. Ooh, I see the Goblin right there. Didn't realize he was on that shirt. Bonus keywords. Bonus keywords. So that was $8.
Venom's the movie that I wouldn't mind watching, right?
Yes. Okay, now this, don't you love? Don't you just love? Don't you love when
Jiminy.
a thrift store misprices something? Don't you just
I
love
do.
it?
You sound just like Jiminy.
Do I?
Yeah.
Marisa said, are there loops inside?
Oh, in the inner part of the cape? Oh, I don't know. I'll go look.
While you're looking, these are vintage, made in Guatemala 501s. So made in the USA, and then they made in Mexico and Guatemala for a while, and then obviously over to other countries. But look at this. All the tags. All the tags. And it's got the made in Guatemala is the old school paper tag. You know, nowadays every Levi's tag is 17 tags. They're 4 inches long, written in 17 languages. It's crazy. But here's the best part. And I had 20% off. $6.49. They always price Newa tags Levi's at like $20. So I got it for like $5. Someone screwed up bad. Okay.
And that would be a negative. There are no loops.
No loops. No loops. So I'll charge a premium for the 501s because they're brand new with all the doohickeys. All right. Also, I think a little underpriced at Savers because with my discounts, $5. This vintage Wrangler's puffy vest, you know, kind of reminiscent of Marty McFly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where we were going with
but that time of year. It's fall. There's a crisp chill in the air.
It's time to go back to the future. And speaking of the future, hi, Ron, the future. How funny was that? right when we said it.
Hey, Ron, what's happening? So it's a large made in Korea. I don't think they make clothes in Korea anymore. So definitely on the vintage side. So if you're looking for a Wrangler puffy vest,
we got it.
So tartan fabric on that wool cape. Yep. Yes, that I didn't mention that, Tina. Those rubber grams that we have had the original collar stays also. They say rubber gram on the collar stay. So I noticed they were all still there.
Fancy.
Yeah. What was the Scottish company again? Go back and watch 4 minutes ago.
Are you going to make me get up again?
No, not going to make you get up again. All right. This one's a little more pricey. So $19 minus 20%. $1.90, $3.80, so like $4 from 19. So about $15. How about a badass
$15.20 to be exact.
Darth Vader Star Wars Mark Echo hoodie? How cool is this?
What?
How cool is this Mark Echo?
Echo does a lot of that cross.
Oh yeah,
branding stuff
too.
Collabs.
And it's really heavy duty. It's not junky store in a strip mall kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's soft. It's substantial.
I like it.
Yeah, the only bummer, it's a medium. Boo.
Too big for me, too small for you. We have to let it go.
Yeah, so paid $15. Probably going to put it up for $75. All right. Do you, when I say you, I mean y'all in the chat. Now, if you're watching after the fact, this is a great question to answer down below. Leave a comment. I reply to all of them. Do you, when you're in the clothes section, especially the men's, do they have a uniform section for the women's?
No.
I didn't think so. The men's section, at least at Savers, always has.
No, it's like scrubs.
Yeah, but that's it.
It's not uniform.
Yeah. Has a uniform section. So there you will find like safety vests and military clothes a lot of times. But you would probably not look twice at these Ben Warren Navy work pants. And you would definitely the brand is Riverside.
Ooh.
Nothing exciting. Bigger guy, 46 in waist. But that's why you got to look at everything, because he worked for Budweiser. Now I know some fella with a 46-inch waist who loves Budweiser is going to buy these pants. And the best thing is 2 pair. Someone got fired. or quit. Yeah. So
or maybe they changed their uniforms.
Not
thinking of it in a positive way.
They could have lost weight. Yeah.
Lost weight, new design, something a little bit more sexy.
Yeah. So just regular blue work pants wouldn't be worth your time, but you got to look, and not every brand would be something you would buy, but things like alcohol brands, things like tech brands. Oh, I just sold something on eBay.
Budweiser pants?
Nope, an LP.
No.
Man, if it was something Budweiser, it'd be crazy. Right? But big brands, especially like alcohol, Budweiser, I really think these are a good purchase for.
Well, you paid what, $2?
$2, $2 or $2.50. So, and they're heavy duty pants. Those are the kind of work pants that they're gonna last a long time.
Lug a lot of kegs and cases around and not worry about them being
ripped.
It's
monogrammed over the back pocket. Yeah. So it is Budweiser. Well played. All right, give me the bottom things there, please.
Okay. Oh, that was one thing.
So I said to myself, Self, you haven't found silver tabs in forever.
And I usually have the radar for those, and I have not found. I haven't gone out with it very much. But.
Sexy Budweiser pants. I don't think those words go together. Jim's got Tubular Bells playing in the background because we got it sitting right there. Oh. All right.
It makes the show even creepier than it already is.
And so made in Guatemala again. How weird. And these are the silver tab baggies. They're the ones that really everyone looks for, although other silver tabs will sell. But they had boot cut, hipster flare, loose, carpenter. But the baggie does the best. Buffalo Exchange, I did spend $15, but it's a good size too. 40 waist, 30 inseam. And so usually these I'm getting about $50 to $60 for.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Along with wanting you to look in the work pants area, not work pants, but just work clothes. Look in the jersey area. This was at Buffalo Exchange for $25. They're currently on tour, and they're big on social media right now because the lead singer takes pictures at places where no one is paying attention to him. So if you have not seen Mick Jagger's pictures, he goes to bars and no one knows. He just stand there drinking a beer and no one's paying attention. And he went to all kinds of tourist spots in Vegas. No one paid attention. So I picked up this Stones official Stones gear. All right, come on, focus. There we go. Basketball jersey.
May I ask, what is the significance of 62? Is that when they became a band?
Yep.
Oh, see? And I got to tell you, and this might get me kicked out of the group or off of YouTube, not a huge Stones fan, but the fact that Mick's doing that stuff, he went up a few notches in my book because I think that's awesome.
And it's the double X. So
we may see Jason rocking that this summer, is what we're saying.
So I paid $25 for it when I was looking it up in the store. They were going for about $65. How
about $62? Wouldn't that be so crazy to sell for $62?
You're so funny. Mm-hmm. All right. Pick this up at Savers for $9. It is a vintage Levi's jacket. Now, not vintage enough where it's got the big E. There we go. But that's definitely the vintage tag right there. It is a medium. It's got the upper pockets, but it does not have the lower pockets. So I got to ask Joy. I forget. All these jackets have different names and stuff. And they put extra large on here, but it's a size of the chest of 40. And I'm like a 58 chest. So 40 is not extra large.
No. I would say no. All right. So going back to the Mick Jagger conversation, Mr. Ed says that Mick did that in Charlotte. Have you been? I can't remember the name of that dive bar, Mr. Ed, but have you been there? Because it looked really fun. It's just like smushed in there between.
It's like the wet. It was the wet beaver or something.
It's just there, and it's been built up around, and like you'd never know it was even there, unless you knew it was there.
Doug thinks you're more of a Roxy music fan.
Yeah, I would. Not a huge Roxy music fan, but if I had to pick, yes. If those are my only two choices.
All right, and then the last thing in the haul, and Staci hasn't even seen this yet. It is a promo jacket that like a producer would have wore for Armageddon, a Jerry Bruckheimer production, a Michael Bay film, and then in conjunction with Stars. So that was $14, but I looked it up, and there's a couple that sold in the $80 range. So anytime I find clothing from productions, especially jackets, I've done quite well with them.
Yeah, nice. All right, so yeah.
Judging by the pics at the top of the screen. Do you mean I can't get my hand to go the right way. So that's AC/DC.
AC/DC.
And then move over to Betty. Other way. That's Betty Page. Yep. And then right above Tubular Bells, you can't really see it's in the background, it's a Beastie Boys record. Yep, a little bar in the neighborhood. Yeah, definitely medium. Definitely not an extra large savers. So that's our haul. So go into Buffalo Exchange and look for things that seem out of place. Because once you've been in there a couple of times, you definitely get the feel and the flow of the store and what's coming in. And I use it to trade in some of the stuff that I don't have. I took a bag of 50.
You're talking about the banner from Roxy Music. Remember we did that? The Staci and Jason Thrift haul thing.
Oh, that I forgot about that. Was up there.
I forgot about that.
Nadine made that art so long ago, and we haven't done a thrift haul in forever. Yep,
totally
you're right.
Forgot about those.
Totally forgot about those. Yep, I totally forgot that was even up there. I took 50 items that weren't selling for me anywhere. They weren't selling on eBay. They weren't selling on Depop, Posh, Etsy. Just things that didn't work out. 50 items, took them in a bag, and I took them to 1, 2, 4 savers. And I think I have, Buffalo Exchanges. And I didn't go out of my way. I didn't waste time dragging crap around, but I was in these areas where savers were. Jesus, Buffalo Exchange. And of the 50 items, I only have 9 left. And they gave me over $200 in credit. And so that credit I used to buy cool stuff to bring home and resell. And I bought, I think, a couple things for Stace. So it's one of those ways to get rid of your old things that didn't work out that you thought would be winners. You know, I'll take $200 for 40 crappy items any day.
Right.
Any day. Yeah. Yep. Sorry, I totally forgot that was up there. We haven't done a haul in so long.
See John Davis's post.
That's awesome. That's awesome because here, I got an itch. Here, they've been pricing them higher. That's like when you find a pair new with all the tags that are vintage for $649, and then you got 20% off. That's even better. All right, so we got a few minutes left, and you know, we've done these shows in the past where, you know, kind of ask us anything. So we'll entertain any questions right now. Apparently Staci's thinking sinister, so so any questions for me or Stace? And I think Mom will be back next week.
Are we back next week?
Yeah.
Oh, we are still around.
Man, we are. Two weeks in a row. So A-Tracks for sure when Mom's back. I saw her collection. She's got decent titles, but I don't think the condition's all that good. But you'll be surprised at what some A-Tracks sell for. So that's why we definitely want to talk about it, because I keep running into more A-Tracks more and more recently. I don't know where they're all coming from, but here, there, and everywhere I'm running into A-Tracks. Why is the sky blue?
Because it is reflecting off of the ocean.
Boom. Mini disc, give us a 45-second rundown.
Will it take you that long?
If you find the players, buy them. People will pay top dollar. And the pre-recorded ones will sell pretty well too, along with the blank ones. So yes, buy them for sure.
Did you see the one above it? Tina. The Vera cloth. Yeah.
Oh. I have some vintage Vera cloth napkins. Are they MCM or too new? Too new. And plus, MCM has a look about them. I can't imagine Vera napkins would have that look.
Yeah.
And mini discs, for those who don't know, we all used to make cassette tapes. Our what do you call those?
What?
When you make a cassette tape with all your favorite songs.
A
mixtape. So right before recordable CDs came out, in between there for about a year and a half, 2 years maybe, there was recordable mini discs. They were square, almost like diskettes, and you can record. And I was making my mixtapes on there. How'd the live VHS sale go several weeks ago? Not so good, Donna. Too much work for too little of a return. Apparently, the customers for those videotapes aren't on Pop Shop Live, but I have been selling them on eBay. So
I will take the blame. I probably scared people away with my clown makeup.
Yes, I'm sure the clown makeup is why people got scared away. JJ wants to know what your favorite band is.
I would have to say it kind of depends on my mood, but if I only had to listen to one band for the rest of my life, I would say it would be Goldfinger. Is that what you have guessed? I would have said.
Yeah, and of the 114 watching live, do any of you know Goldfinger? I'm gonna guess maybe 2. Can you do the mini thrift hauls during the week? Used to do. Pear Tree, I just ran out. There's only so many hours in the day, and I got so much going on. Plus, being in Q4 right now, things might change in the new year. But I'm actually glad Mom was absent tonight in a weird way, so I could do this quick haul. And now these things can be worked on by my assistant and get listed because we've already missed Halloween. But we don't want to miss Hanukkah and Christmas.
Hey, no one was gladder that she couldn't make it than me.
You got airtime.
I'd be filing CDs away right now.
Have I added the feature categories to your eBay store homepage? If so, how'd you do it? No, Lori. Did it roll out? I don't even know that. I mean, I knew it was coming. If it rolled out, I have not paid attention to it. Going back to it's Q4. I am crazy busy. We are pulling all the old stuff out of here because we are filing hundreds of new things we just listed. And so all the focus has been on let's get as many things listed for Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and everything else, Festivus, so that people can shop. Okay, save that question for next week when we actually talk about 8-tracks. Oh, Lisa said she's had mid-century modern Vera scarves. Okay, then I am wrong. I guess I'm not up on my scarf game. So Tina, just pop a picture in the thrifting board. You will definitely, this is a hard question to answer without seeing it. So pop a picture in the thrifting board and we'll definitely check them out. And thank you all who said mixtape.
Yes.
Did I get all my CDs in that stack listed today? I'm down to 16. That's it. So yes. Yeah. So not only did I get them all listed, the ones we're pulling, that's the Amazon shelf I just showed. The ones we're pulling, they're going to go to one of 3 places, eBay, Discogs, or to get traded back in. So Staci is filing the new stuff. I'm telling her the old stuff to pull, and then I am relisting it on other platforms. So yeah, a lot of work, a lot of listing, a lot of moving parts going on here.
In other words, I am an integral part of the operation.
Thoughts on Super Audio CD? They can sell for lots of money. You
have a good amount of them.
Yeah,
over there.
I played a bunch back in the day, but I don't care anymore, personally. That's worth some good money, Lisa. If you're not using it, sell it. Well, I've never had that happen. What do you do if a manager comes over in a thrift store and says, sorry, price too low? I've been in many situations where as I'm ringing out, thrift store, estate sale, whatever, and the person goes, wow, that was too cheap. And I said, yeah, thank you.
Sucks to be you. But
I've never had someone come in and say it to me. Because every thrift store I've been in, if there's 2 prices on something, they'll always honor the cheaper one. So if someone's doing the thrift stores you're in, yikes. Todd sold a mini disc player a couple months ago.
Cool.
Do you sell much on Facebook groups? Yep, I sell on Tiki Facebook groups all the time. And I just sold a Christmas suit this afternoon on Facebook Marketplace.
Is that the one I bought for you last year? Still in the package?
No, different one.
Oh.
Dave knows Goldfinger.
Yay.
Never heard. Nope. No, not James Bond Goldfinger. Nope. So yeah, we only have one person who knew Goldfinger. What's your favorite city?
Keith knows it too.
Okay, well, I'm just going on down.
I know.
What's your favorite city to source in? It's not Vegas, I'll tell you that. I like Vegas, but it's not my favorite city to source in. I think Portland is one of them.
Portland's good.
Yeah, Portland's really good. Phoenix is turning out pretty good so far. And then when I'm home with my mom in Cleveland, quarter deals at garage sales.
Yeah. A lot of it depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Like LA is great for music.
Yep. San Francisco, same.
Yep. Yeah.
Debbie knew Soulfinger. The gang at Travel and Salvation says we knew Soulfinger. Debbie,
well, check out Goldfinger. You will not be disappointed.
Debbie knows Golden Earring.
Also good.
I changed my eBay store to add the new listings. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get into that and get it going for the holidays. Nothing like I haven't been able to change stuff. You are super late, Joe. Like the latest ever. Yeah, Mom's okay. She ran away to go to a tiki bar. So watch the beginning when we're done. There's some fun shenanigans. Yeah, so she's up in Detroit drinking tiki drinks.
So technically, she might not be okay because she's in Detroit.
I remember Goldfinger. Yeah, it's true. I remember Goldfinger did the 99 Left Balloons cover.
That counts.
And that song. Oh, so we got good enough people to know. I saw Goldfinger with a Real Big Fish.
That'd be a good twosome. Yeah, I like Real Big Fish. All the old ska. The original. What do you call it? Gwen Stefani band. What's it called?
The Gwen Stefani band, one of the biggest bands ever.
I can't think of it.
Let's watch Stace process this. Now, here's what's going to happen because I know my wife. She's going to tell us Gwen's height and weight, her shoe size. She's going to tell us the drummer's wife's name and all her kids' names, and then never come up with the band name.
Damn it. It's on the tip of my brain.
Yep. Supersonic says, we recently sold to the UK and eBay charges the final value that included the VAT. Have you seen this also, or was that a glitch? I'll tell you right now, Supersonic, I don't pay that close of attention to my bills. I just pay them. I think they do that on all things. I mean, how much was the extra, the percentage that I was in a Thrift Facebook group, not mine, that a person wrote a whole thing about being pissed off that eBay charged them 30 cents. Now, look, if they should have charged you 30 cents, you can be a little miffed, but to spend any time pissing and moaning and trying to get your 30 cents back, that's ridiculous. Cut your losses, cut your 30 cents loss and just list more. But I think that's how it works, Supersonic.
No doubt.
No doubt you finally got it.
I was waiting I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, you can. Oh, boy. Good questions. What's your favorite tiki bar of all time?
So the Mai Kai's off limits, right?
So,
because everyone's favorite is the Mai Kai.
So when you would read Rolling Stone, they have a list of the best rock albums, the best rock bands. The Beatles are always number one. So we exclude the Beatles. And in this case, the Mai Kai in Lauderdale is the Beatles. Yeah. So let's take that out because that's the best. And what's your favorite? I think mine's a tie, actually.
I would say, what was that place? Oahu. It was like the skulls and stuff.
Skull and Crown.
Skull and Crown. That was awesome. See, some of it is the atmosphere because the drinks, and sometimes the drinks depend on the bartender. But Skull and Crown is awesome. But I would also say on the mainland, my favorite would be Sid makes awesome drinks at Tonga Hut. They put me on my tush. So that's good. But I also like, what do you even call it? Undertow.
Yeah. I was going to say
Undertow.
Undertow's in Phoenix. They are a step above everybody and two steps above some.
But here's why I didn't say them right away. Because it's so small. Like I would love to be able to take like 20 people there and you can't. You'd have to buy out the whole place.
But most tiki bars are small. Most.
Not that small.
Yeah.
Not that small.
Think about Ventiki. It's a tiny little place. Think about Tiki Tea. That's a tiny little place.
But they're, no offense, but they're not as good. So I don't care to take that many people.
So the other one I was going to say is the Bamboo Room. It is a bar. It's a bar. It's a tiki bar inside another tiki bar.
Yeah.
It's inside of Three Dots and a Dash in Chicago. Three Dots and a Dash is great, but it's got more of a club atmosphere. And then inside that bar is a bar where they're using even higher end rums and getting even more nerdy.
And that little pod only holds like 12 people maybe or something.
Yeah. Why is eBay so focused on sneakers? Unfortunately, for those of us who don't sell them, although I have those cool pair of Adidas, sit up, baby. You're behind the question. I want to see your cute little face.
Oh, I was trying to see the question. That's why I can't. Oh, there we go.
There you go. But sneakerheads, the sneaker culture is huge. And so, unfortunately, eBay focuses on two things: sneakers and trading cards. So it's annoying to those of us that don't sell them, but if it gets people in, once they've bought their sneakers, maybe they'll swing by and buy a vintage Levi's jacket from me.
See Lisa's comment right above that one.
Oh, I had it up for a while.
Oh, I see.
Oh, if you want to buy something, Donna, just hit me up on Facebook. Yeah, just message me directly on Facebook. Tell me what you want, and I'll cut you a nice deal. Yep, Staci was reading comments. I know the least fave doesn't have mermaids sometimes. Yes, definitely. The one we spent 3,500 miles to drive to, and it wasn't the way it should be, is our least favorite.
However, they did, somebody, I think was one of the surfers there, actually sent us over to another bar that actually did have good cocktails that we wouldn't have gone to if the mermaids had shown up. So that kind of worked out all right.
Yeah, just didn't have mermaids on the one night we were there. Tiki bar on the Big Island. I don't think there is a proper tiki bar on the Big Island.
We haven't been there in a long time.
But Marisa, drop me a note on Facebook and I will check. I'll check my sources and I'll let you know. What city desperately needs a tiki bar, in your opinion? Henderson, Nevada.
So we could walk to it.
Yes, so we can walk to it. All the places we go has one. So I can't really think of, some place that really needs one.
Even Boise, Idaho has one.
Yeah. Debbie went to Wilfred's Lounge in Napa, the new tiki bar up there. How'd we get our teeth so white?
I don't know. Good genes, I guess.
Yeah. I've never had
brush and floss regularly.
Never had braces.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Marisa loved Three Dots and a Dash. Yep. And they kind of encapsulated it. Sneakerheads bring the money. They're going to start selling tennis shoes made of baseball cards. Boom. Yes. Lori, so Detroit and that whole area of Michigan, because we got to get to Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids is where the big bar is that she started in, and then there's two in Detroit. So there's 3 tiki bars essentially in the Detroit area.
Detroit
so that is on the docket for next year for sure. Yes, you're right, Elisa. Philly needs a tiki bar because Philly had a good tiki bar.
What was the one that was there?
Yeah.
Did I make it there, or was it already closed?
I think it was very close. But yes, Philly needs a good tiki bar. Toronto has a tiki bar. It's called Shameful Tiki. And there's another one in Vancouver. Sneakerheads bring all the shoes to the yard. Yeah, Winnipeg. Yep, I plan my travels around tiki bars the same way Becky plans her travels around flea markets, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
How about Indiana? Yes, we're going to be doing a class in Indiana because there's a tiki bar that we've never been to called the Inferno Room, and it gets great reviews.
Yes. So we'll have to do like a Midwest little trip, like go there, Detroit, go see the fam in Cleveland again.
Yeah, we'll probably do a week where it's the Detroit, Indy, and end up in Chicago, so we can hit all the bars in Chicago.
Yeah, but we can't be that close to our parents and not go home to Cleveland either.
No, we can stop there and say hi and just rent the car and go from there. Yeah. All right, so yep, it is Max's South Seas Hideaway. It is huge and it is packed. Like packed full. So if you were to decorate a tiki bar and think, okay, this is how much stuff I need, this is how much stuff they put in it, and this is how much stuff they still had, and they had a big sale today. That's why Mom went, because they were finally selling all the extras. A buddy of ours is an owner in that bar, and he was telling me when they showed up to start building it, the guy who had all the stuff to put in it, he said, let's get all this in the bar. And our buddy said, that's 9 bars worth of stuff. So they got about 4 bars worth of stuff into one bar, and then they had to sell the rest. So, what's the biggest mistake I see people make when buying CDs? Not looking at them and not buying them to begin with. I see Carboot Chris walk past CDs all day long. The biggest, when you're new to it, most people gravitate to the popular artists. And although there might be some import singles or promos within those artists, there's not a lot of money to be made from a Britney Spears CD or a Metallica CD or even a Pink Floyd CD, except for the specialized ones, because they've sold so many. But that's where people go to. Oh, I know Pink Floyd and Metallica and Britney Spears. I'll buy those. And what you want to buy is groups you never heard of, like the Butcher Babies. What else I got laying around here? That's
what's this? Oh, it's a soundtrack.
What do we got here? A couple of you might know the Stranglers, but the Stranglers are another one that most of you won't know. So that's where the mistakes are. You got to stay away from, for the most part, the popular artists. Okay, Mom says Max's, where she went, is second to the Maikai. So there we go.
Okay.
Am I coming to Boston? Nothing yet, Joseph, but 2 good tiki bars in that area. So you never know. Plus, Staci used to live there, and we love Boston. All right, that's it. We got to finish. Staci's got to finish filing. Yeah, she's got to keep filing. I got to keep listing, and that's what's going to be the rest of our evening. So, Doug loves the stranglers.
And the stranglers.
Yeah, I knew a couple of you might know them, but I knew the majority wouldn't. So that's what. There's my tip. All right. So, oh shoot, I totally forgot to prep the other stuff. Thrifty Business. Oh. Hang on, I'm gonna find it real quick. Talk for a second.
Artwork.
Yeah.
So back to 8 tracks. I'm trying to. There's another one that we used to listen to the whole, like, just on a loop, and I wish I could remember what it was, but I remember just cruising around Cleveland listening to those. But yeah, it would be cool to see what your mom found next week and see if it brings back memories for folks. Ooh, is this what's happening next week?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is going to be a good one.
Okay, so let's get back over here and boom. Okay, now please write this down right now. Write it down. Thrifty Business is on Wednesday because our guest, you've seen her before, you know her, you love her. Anna Hill is our actual CPA. I never, ever allow or give tax advice in the Facebook groups, the Thrifting Board and the Secret Beach, because here's why. If I tell you to thrift this Hobbit CD and you spend $4 and it doesn't sell well, all I've done to harm you is make you spend $4. If I give you tax advice and you screw up, you could go to jail. What's the big mobster's name from Chicago?
Al Capone.
Al Capone did not go to jail because they proved he killed people. He went to jail for tax evasion. That's how they always
Siegel, like all those guys.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
The mobsters that went to jail always got caught for tax evasion. So that's why I never ever give or allow tax advice, because it's the one advice that could really screw you up bad. However, when we have a CPA on, different story. Now, what's happened recently is the new threshold. The threshold went from, to get a 1099K is what you get from eBay and PayPal and stuff. The threshold went from 20,000 to 600. So we all meet that threshold. But here's the crazy thing. If you make $1, you got to claim it on your taxes. The amount of people on eBay who are admitting in public that they have not paid taxes for years is mind-boggling to me right now. Oh, I got to pay taxes now? You had to pay taxes always. Just because you didn't get a 1099K doesn't mean you don't have to pay taxes. I've seen people say, oh, I'm at 19,900. I'm not going to sell anymore the rest of the year. Hey, Skippy, guess what? You owe taxes on 19,900. But guess what? Why stop selling? Be a success. Kick ass. Sell a lot of shit.
Having to pay taxes is not a bad thing.
So Wednesday night, normal time though, 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast. Anna's going to talk about the new $600 threshold, how you should have always been paying taxes along the way. And kind of like we did at the end tonight, she'll be answering your questions. So I know it is the not sexy topic, although it is to Anna. Anna's a nerd for this stuff. She loves it. You know, it's not as fun.
She's adorable.
Oh, yes. It's not as fun as showing cool things like this. but is that necessary evil that you have to come correct with, or you could have some problems.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah. Yep. Always pay your taxes. But guess what? Thrift Hero 50 will be back next week talking about 8-tracks. Unless mom disappears again, but we think we'll be here at our normal time talking about 8-tracks. So Sabrina and everybody else, bring your 8-track questions. But don't forget, Wednesday night. Don't show up on Thursday because you will have missed it. Now, of course, it's YouTube. You can watch after the fact. But this is that show that bring your questions, especially if you're a new seller. If I just shocked you by saying you got to pay taxes on your first $1, show up Wednesday night with your questions. Okay. Yes, as my mom said, my mom who played hooky from her own show, Anna rocks. Yes, smash that like button for my mom being a rock star.
Gone. Oh no.
No.
Okay, that's not my word.
No, think about other people who are 78. They don't go run around to different states and stand outside in the rain and the snow waiting for a tiki sale. My mom's a rock star, and so is my dad. So
get outside in the rain and snow waiting. Oh hell no!
Yeah,
I wouldn't do that. And I'm a spring chicken.
Yeah, compared to them. But give them a thumbs up. Give Stace a thumbs up for filling in. Give me a thumbs up for being adorable.
All of a sudden, you're going to see all these thumbs.
Thanks, hon. And then if you're new, make sure to subscribe, especially that our normal Thursday night show is going to be Wednesday this week. So
I didn't expect that.
I can tell.
Oh, you're funny.
I'm hilarious. Yeah, they had 3 tiki bars in 2 days. Yeah, if my mom gets a better offer, she might leave. I don't know. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed our little shenanigans. But we still want to bring you a show, and I knew we had this.
I was prepared.
Yes, and I knew we had this thrift haul sitting here that needs to get listed, but I needed to share it first because I wanted to give you some tips and tricks to finding things in the thrift stores and the like. So with that, I say thanks and have a wonderful evening. For selling past your expiration date, being Thrift Hero 50, I'm Jay.
And I'm Stacy.
And we're gone. Bye-bye, everybody.